What's going on, guys? My name is Tom and welcome back to my channel. As you may or may not know, I'm currently an architecture student, and today I will be reacting to Dan Bilzerian's former house, which is currently the Wish content creation house. But before we get into it, make sure you obliterate that like button for the YouTube algorithm, and without further ado, let's jump into the video right now.
This house right behind me may look a little familiar because this is Dan Bilzerian's old rental home.
Okay, at this scale, it's not even a house anymore. It's like houses are here. Megastructure, that's what this is. It's a gigantic piece of infrastructure that someone just happens to live in.
It has like 12 bedrooms, 25 bathrooms, 30,000 square feet. It's insane. We're not going to see the whole house.
It has 25 bathrooms. That's unheard of. Even commercial projects don't even have that many.
That driveway opens up and brings you up to the motor court. There's a security gate up there. And as you come up here, this is pretty crazy. You can probably park about 30 to 40 cars here.
Imagine your driveway was just an entire parking lot. Like, that's just crazy. And look, they even have 5 different garage doors. And even look at that structure that's holding up the parking lot. Those columns are massive.
You know when this was built?
Recently.
This had to have been built for like a party house, right?
It is a party house. Let's just admit it.
Yeah, like,
it is a party house.
I can't see this being anything else with this big a driveway, everything else.
Yeah, you're definitely not going to be buying this house if it's just for you. It's definitely made for entertainment and having tons of people over.
I think 3 or 4 years ago, it was for $100 million.
Really?
This is insane.
Wow. And the rental price?
So Wish is currently renting this home for $250,000 a month, and we have been told that with the overhead, house manager, everything, their overhead for running this house is about $500,000 a month.
$500,000 a month? That's $6 million a year for a house. But just looking at the facade, the quality looks insane, but for that price, it better be nothing but perfection.
Let's start here first. Off of the entry, this door opens up to the movie theater. I mean, this is a pretty good sized movie theater.
So I can't actually tell if those 2 beams of light on the ceiling are coming from those torch-like fixtures on the walls, or if there's an LED strip somewhere that's running across the ceiling and it's making that ambient lighting effect. But I think the choice of material is super interesting because it's reflecting that light and it's creating speckles that almost look like a bunch of stars. And it's kind of starting to take us out of reality for a second.
Comfortable seating, recliner chairs, cup holders that cools or heats your drinks.
Now that's something I've never heard of, cup holders that can heat or cool a drink. But as a side note, you can see some of the wires, but granted, I don't know exactly what they're for, so I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say that they might not be for anything of importance. They might just be there so you can charge your phone. But if they are for something important, then those really should be hidden.
I'm gonna take a sip of water here.
Oh, as we go to the bowling alley.
There's a bowling alley? What? Okay, so none of you asked to know this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So I've been bowling for the past 10 years, and it's my lifelong dream to have a bowling alley in my house one day. So subscribe so we can make that happen.
And guys, I don't want to look like I'm just all loose here enjoying someone's home. This is a content creator home. Like, they want people to utilize
We're
this
creating
home.
content. Yeah?
Exactly.
I don't know how much you guys watch TikTok, but there are a lot of TikTokers who will come to this house specifically to make videos. So it is very likely that you've seen this house before on TikTok.
One more try.
He's very competitive though.
This is heartbreaking, dude.
All right, Ennis, if you are watching this, let's link up. I'll teach you how to bowl. We can make some videos about it. It'll be great. Hit me up.
We got a couple more bedrooms on this wing, but this one is open. All ready for the next person to stay in here because they allow content creators actually to stay in the house, which is cool.
To stay, really?
Yeah, this is like a little mini hotel for content creators.
That's actually a really smart idea. Now, I don't know if they charge people to stay here or if they're invited or what the case is, but not every content creator is from LA. But if they wanted to go to LA to do collaborations or what have you, this would be a good place for them to stay.
So, floating vanities, toilet setup. Let's get a quick look at the walk-in closet. There you go, nice and spacious.
You know, when the closets have motion sensor lighting, they spend a lot of money on just about everything.
And this top setup is a little, what is the word, Mikey? Like little edgy, little out there? Yeah.
So besides the privacy aspect, the other reason why I think bathrooms should generally be closed off is because the steam and the water can start to ruin some of the materials. But also, who would want to take a shower and then you go into your bedroom and you can still feel all of the heat and the steam?
And keep in mind, right around the corner, there's the caterer's kitchen. I never knew you can, I guess, join 3 Wolf 4 burners. So they got 12 burners and 2 pot fillers, and this massive custom vent design.
I bet a lot of the stuff in this house is custom made because of the size of it, but also because this house is ridiculously expensive.
Look at the built-ins here. Espresso maker, 2 dishwashers, sink setup.
The only way you're gonna fill up space in a place like this is by having 2 or 3 or even more of everything. Otherwise, it's just gonna look super empty.
Now we have the seating areas here. I didn't even know you can put that big of a gas fireplace.
That's a fireplace? Wow.
Yeah, there's multiples joined together. TV setup, marble everywhere.
Again, more custom stuff, but honestly, that TV does not look big enough. Granted, I'm sure it's probably like 200 inches or something crazy like that, but just because of how large the space is, it makes the TV look really small in comparison.
I mean, this feels like a big event space almost.
Yeah, it's wild.
Pool table, bar setup. Obviously, everything is Wish branded, so there's Wish logos, pillows, everything.
Notice how the ceiling has that recess? That's to hide the lighting fixtures so you don't see it, but you just get the ambient lighting effect.
Because it's designed to entertain, they have these literally public bathrooms with like multiple water closets, these open vanity setups. It's pretty crazy.
I appreciate that they were really thinking about the program and what this house was going to be, and specifically who was the type of person to purchase something like this, and understand that there's going to be a lot of people here for the parties all at one time. So the designers and the architect are starting to incorporate amenities that would appease the use of the house.
This is where the outdoor space shines. So you open up these sliding glass doors. This house technically doesn't have a backyard, but it has a massive rooftop deck. I mean, this thing is incredible.
Do you see those long, thin openings that are on the ground? I'm going to assume those are for drainage. The last thing that you would want is for that roof to flood. Not only would it ruin everything up there, but you really don't want that stress and that downward force from the water being pushed onto the structure. So you want to make sure that it's properly being drained so it doesn't become an issue.
This is the outdoor gym. I mean, it's not like couple dumbbells, you know, and then a couple gym equipment. I mean, this has literally everything.
Imagine having an entire outdoor gym like that, but this is one of the parts that I commonly see on TikTok.
Backyard continues this way. We got more outdoor seating here. Nice little waterfall, adds up to the tranquility. And
Kind of a soccer beer pong.
soccer beer pong?
I like that they designed the landscape in a way that allows for a ton of privacy, and you kind of start to get lost and forget where you are because you can't see any of the adjacent houses.
This was Dan Bilzerian's old house, so I'm sure some of the scenes or moments in this backyard may look familiar. Let's just call it that way. Now, this is really nice.
Yeah, you just can't say anything bad about this pool area, but some of the architectural moments that we're seeing here is the cantilever and how it's kind of angled upward rather than being just flat, as well as these multiple layers and sight lines that are being created at different heights.
Look at these views. This is Bel Air.
Little bit hazy today, guys.
Yeah, those views are incredible and you just can't beat it.
And big thank you to Wish for allowing us to enjoy their property.
Okay, so overall, this is an incredible house. I don't think there's any denying that. The build quality and the attention to detail is just on another level. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. As always, let me know what you think of this house in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn post notifications on so you get notified every time that I upload. Thank you again so much for watching, and until next time.